I would like to escape this though. Okay, this guy was parked there. Let's take the money. Star mushroom. Alright. Maybe oil as well. Let's see. Well, cool thing is that you can really find different... Ooh. Shit. You can really find different... What? Captured by troglodytes again. Right, let's see. Oh. Oh, we have multiple backpacks now. Interesting. So. Oh. Interesting. Oh. Okay. Heart root. Spores of fungus greatly take root in means of living. Will colonize the heart of giant in mere days. That feels like some quest item that you want to have. Mana stone. Feel like we should have a way to climb up or like that, but or jump up, but I don't understand, or I don't see the key bindings, so we don't have it, but feels like we should have it. Let me try to ignore those guys. Oh, is this my backpack? Yeah, it was. Nice. So we got our backpack back. Backpack. Let me drop the... Shit. Oh, this is the guy who killed me. Beautiful. Alright. Turning 28 this year. For some reason I must be confused because I thought I was 20 all of last year as well. If you could go back time and give advice to yourself at 28, what would you say? What would I say? I would say to myself probably... Do not worry that much. Is one thing. The other thing is that I don't know. I'm trying to remember what I did as a 28 years old. Yeah. Yeah, probably along the lines that they, like, I've always wanted to, for example, try to build some software as a service thingy as a side business. Because, well, that's what my profession really is, right? But I've never really got into that because I'm always afraid of what if I fail, or, you know, something like this along the lines. So if I could go back in time, I would say to that 20-year-old that just do it. Because I feel like that was the one year where I had really interesting options to do that. I missed those options. I said no, so now those doors are closed, right? It's not something that I'm really crying about, but maybe it's worth to rethink it. Right. Let me now escape. Try to escape. And yeah, probably not worried as much because like if I look at my life at the moment, then I would. If you don't, for example, for example, save or invest your savings today in stock market, then just start doing this. You're gonna thank yourself later in the future. That's gonna be really beneficial. I think around the 27, 26, I started doing this, like, but this was mostly because my wife actually got me there. Feel like at that time I already either did it or already had started doing this, so it wouldn't change too much. Fishing harpoon. So also maybe one other thing is that don't worry about having kids, or don't be afraid of having kids, probably. I feel like at 28 I was more afraid of having kids than I was a couple of years later. Now that I have kids, it's like maybe I should have started have them earlier. It's always like this, right? It's fun to have them around. Sometimes not that fun, but most of the times a lot of fun. But would I go back in time and say to that 28-year that start playing computer games and start streaming? I don't know. Probably not. Not that it's a bad choice, but I think I was pretty happy where I was at that time. And no, it's very hard to answer that. Oh, hello. Yes, I have. Invest in stock market. I've always been against it and viewed it like gambling. Plenty of my mates have a lot of success on stock market and even more with crypto, but it doesn't interest me. Let me quickly look. Light weapons. I see what I can do. Don't we have them? All right. If that's your current mindset, then I'm not gonna change that mindset. But it is gambling if you don't know what you're doing. If you feel like it's gambling, then you already know what the next answer is, which is go get some books, read about this, and see see how it could benefit you in the long run. And the emphasis is on the long run. Because I don't know how it's gonna be in New Zealand, but to be honest, in Estonia, I don't see the way that we could have at the retirement age, you could have this like country or country-based retirement, for example, happening. So making sure that I could have similar lifestyle that I have today when I'm retired in, I don't know, 10, 50, 20 years, 30 years along the line. I need to do something today. And today I have still my 50, 20, 30 years to do this. To do some mistakes, to gamble around, if you want to say this. But, or learn some skills that can set me up for that future, maybe already today, not tomorrow, right? So in that sense, I would say, do it. Actually, let's sell it. Yeah. My recommendation is that just read about this. Go with open mind. See if it's for you. For me, the crypto is gambling because I don't understand this. I don't know. I don't see where the value is. But I do understand the stock market in a sense that where I'm thinking in terms of like, is this a company that I would like to, have a part in, right? Or small part or own it a bit, right? So if that's yes, then I will do this, right? Yeah, I'm nervous about kids, but also understand that most people don't have kids thinking that they're gonna be the best dad, mom immediately. Learning to parent is like learning any other skill. It's true. And that's why I'm saying that don't worry about this. If I said to myself as a 28-year-old, I would say that don't worry about this and don't push it to the future just because you are thinking that you're gonna fail. You're gonna figure it out sooner or later. You're gonna figure it out and you're gonna make a bunch of mistakes, but it's gonna be fun anyway. Feel like we are somewhere here. We're back at the start. So let's see where this brings us. Or we already... Yeah, we already went that way, right? Let's go this way now. But yeah, basically, why I started to, like, for example, investing myself is making sure that, first of all, my kids will have some better opportunities when they grow up. I would have a similar lifestyle that I have today, and I would have a freedom of choice, basically, so that I don't have to stick around in a job that I don't like because I need the salary, right? I'd like to see your wares. Let's see. Let me sell something to him. Oh wow. Ash armor. Pretty cool. Alright, let's sell... No, let's not sell that one. Let's sell these things. Track... Not sure which one we already had, but let's sell those. I think we already have multiple water skins, but... Sell the snare. Palladium scrap. keep it palladium though. Iron shard. I would like to keep the most of the things though. It's a problem. That's a big problem if I want to keep the most of the stuff. Right, let's sell this one as well. Right, let's take the money. Alright, what do we have? Spoon. Let me see. Alright. Can sell this one. Really nutritious, not alright. I'm not gonna sell that food. Endurance potion. Let's sell it. I don't think I'm gonna use it though. And okay. Get sell those things as well. We could get the iron buckler. It's cool. Yeah, let's get the iron buckler. Cool. So let's see. We do have it. Let's equip it. Nice. No, I wanted to add something. Swap around. I think I wanted to move this one here. Yep. So, okay, let's see. What's the settings or input says about blocking? Middle mouse button. Aha. Alright, that's why it didn't work beforehand. I mean, I think I've already shared that pretty much the 2025 I was sitting at home, right? Not really going for work and all that stuff. Taking some time off, right? And I really enjoyed that time. So I would like to do this again, but at the same time, now that I'm working again, like daily, I enjoyed that as well, but I really like to have this option. If I ever decide again that, you know what, let's take some time off. Let's see what I want to do. Maybe tomorrow, right? Or in a longer time period, longer time horizon, what I want to do again. Where do I want to put my focus? So I kinda like that kind of freedom. I tried that game you recommended free weekend, no rest for weekend, but only for a couple hours. Ooh, how did you like it? I'd like to. I'm waiting for 1.0 for that game. I'm like to play that. Right. Oh, this is this part. So we are going actually this way at the moment. I would like to go the other way then. I can't run. I can't sprint. That's the problem. I would like to sprint, but I can't. My ankle is broken and so nobody wants to fix it. I felt it like it was too easy, but I also felt like I hadn't gotten past the tutorial area in that couple of hours. Interesting. I've heard that some people say it's quite hard because it's combines like soul-based like combat ideas where you have to like really see the patterns and fight them off at the correct time and whenever there is opening, right? But maybe that's the first like tutorial area thingy. Yeah, I can't really comment because I haven't played it myself. That's gonna be like the honest answer, right? What do we have here? Oh. Ah, that's this area. Alright, we came from here. But yeah, I'm definitely waiting for 1.0 for that, and I would like to play that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play it. Probably not. I'm gonna be honest. Probably not. I'm not gonna play it in co-op. I do tend to enjoy the games alone more. Just because the trying to schedule the time for everybody for in co-op is gonna be like a challenge. Oftentimes is, right? Oh, look at this. I'm not gonna take it with me at the moment. But very early in the starting area, you could already find this great big backpack. That's crazy. Not sure if it's gonna be in 1.0 as well in this game, but if it's gonna be there, it's gonna be crazy. Okay, I'm trying to look for something which I don't think exists there. Well, anyway, let's go. Let's see what's there, right? Ryan Hayden, remind me, did you also play the Souls games? I feel like we have discussed it, but I have forgotten what the answer was. I feel like you have been playing the Souls games as well. Like pretty successfully. Right. If that's true, then I can understand if you say that this game, the no rest for wicket could be easy. But I would have my benefits of doubt. The cool thing about, and in my eyes it's cool thing. Oh, this is back here. Haboob, yeah. I don't think we can go to the Haboob. Yep, we can't. So the director of the No Rest for the Wicked said that they are currently having like 40% off in that game. Like there's this discount at the moment in Steam. And it's gonna be the cheapest that it will ever be. Because once the 1.0 hits, they're gonna increase the game price to $60 actually. So if you want to get that game, get it right now. It's probably the cheapest it will be for a long time. But if you're not interested, then you can ignore it, right? And they are at the moment discounting the game because it's in early access. They want to have it like, because the game is not ready, they don't want to sell the full price. But once it's ready, it's gonna be like in their terms, it's gonna be the premium game, and it means also a premium price tag. Yeah, I read it in Twitter or in X, and I actually agree with this kind of approach because I have also bought, for example, Titan Quest 2, which is in the early access at the moment, and they said the same way that you can get to through the early access with the discounted price. Once it's gonna be 1.0, it's gonna be more expensive because we are over the early access. We are gonna develop the game, and once the game is ready, well, gonna have the full experience. Then the full price as well. Titan Quest 2 is definitely worth the money. I actually have my playthrough visible in the YouTube as well. I think I spent like 10 hours in the first area. And it was pretty cool. Alright, I'm a little bit hesitant to move forward because there's this enemy who has killed us a couple of times really quickly. Played them all, including DLCs, except for the first Dark Souls. Haven't done Bloodborne either. Okay, so you are fairly experienced then in the Souls-like combat. And then I guess that then I understand why it may feel easy or easier for you. Okay, so I guess we are somewhere here. I don't know, to be honest. I'm pretty little bit lost at the moment. So I'm running just mindlessly around at the moment, trying to get somewhere. At the moment, also see the world. It seems like something cool is there. For a short time, I was actually thinking that maybe the next game should be the first Dark Souls. But I felt like I want to do some maybe a little bit easier, you know, something like ooh, hello, why are you attacking me? I defeated him. But I'm gonna be overburdened. Yep. Oh, I'm gonna be so overburdened. Exiled mercenary. Just like me. Just like me. Alright, let's eat something. What can we eat? We can eat this one. What can I drop away? Maybe this one? Yeah. Salvage. Let's salvage this one as well. Cool. Cheesesteak. Nice. Okay. So we are... Where are we? I don't know. I truly don't know. Let's just go somewhere. Let's see where we can go. What is this? Feels like a door. Stick, tattered tunic. Oh, this tattered tunic is actually better than ours. Take this one and this takes one. Let's see. But I feel like I should have it. Can I yeah, I can't order by the weight, unfortunately. Drop this one. This we can have. You should try Sekiro when it's sale next. Dude. I'm afraid that I don't hate myself that much yet. But yeah, I I've heard stories about Sekiro. The goddamn. Yeah, I've heard stories about Sekiro, and I feel like I'm not that good of player. There is some Zero Blade or Phantom Zero or something like this. The game is coming out, I think this year or next year. And I've seen the trailer, and dude, this trailer is like so much going on in one like boss fight that was in the trailer. Like I can already looking at the trailer is already a stressful event for me. I can't even imagine playing that game. At the same time, I wishlisted that game. So maybe someday Sekiro will be here. You can see the Sekiro playthrough. That's the Haboob, right? Yep, I think that's the Haboob. No, wait, that's not Haboob. So we came there. That is Haboob, but this is something else there. That is totally something else there. So what could that be? I thought it was one of the best Souls games. You enjoyed that much? I've heard like a lot of good like things about Sekiro, and I'm not gonna doubt that. I think it probably is a very good game, but I'm at the same time worried that it's gonna be too much for me. Sekiro is difficult in a different way. It felt like new game in all right ways. Okay. I mean, you saw how I struggled with the Expedition 33, right? On the expert side. Is this the Haboob? No, it can't be, right? This is something else. Let's see. Or I'm running back. Oh, this is Haboob. What? So what is that then? If this is Haboob. Wait. Where are we? I'm lost. I'm totally lost. So are we looking at this thing then? Let's see. Let's go there. I'd like to actually. The one thing that I'm. The one game that I want to get from the sale is Neo 2. And now they are releasing the Neo 3 as well. I have defeated Neo 1 some time ago. long time ago actually, several years ago. So I'd like to try that, to be honest. Neo 2 and 3. These are the games which I'm looking forward. And also I'm looking forward to get the Dark Souls 2 and 3 from the sales whenever they come to the sale. So I already have the Dark Souls 1 remastered. Well. Shit! Alright. Yeah, alright. Let's see. Where we're gonna be now? Down, 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 by the river. Oh shit, we're here. So where is our... What is this? Prospector. Oh. Is this our backpack? Oh, it's our backpack. Cool. Now is the question only where are we? And I believe that's where we wanted to go, right? The tower there. So let's head towards there. But we are thirsty. Thirsty is that we need to drink. Let's see. We are wet. Oh, thirsty is gone, right. Dark Souls is one of the best, but also easy the most disrespectful game to play. Plenty more traps, flanks, large groups, etc. Okay. I do have a plan to go through those games. But the problem with those plans is that there is some new release that seems shinier. You want to try it out. You're gonna spend next 100 hours to that shiny new release. And then you're gonna just postpone that plan, right? Is this a whoop? Dude, I don't know. Feels like. This is something, but I don't know what. Alright. So let's see. Let's try to find where we are. I feel like this is a whoop again. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't have any strategy at the moment as well, so I'm not planning to achieve anything specific. I'm just trying to adventure around as much as possible and just enjoy the game and all that stuff. So it might be a bit boring to watch, but I'm actually having a lot of fun myself. So. Okay. So there's this ship. This is most likely Haboob there. Let's see. Let's go there. Let's see what this is. This forest here is. Because if this forest is probably... So we're probably somewhere here. Got any wood? Okay, here's some castle or ruins at least. I'm not even sure, to be honest, Ryan Hayden, if I've seen Dark Souls 2 gameplay. I've seen third game, like Dark Souls 3 gameplay. I have played a little bit Dark Souls 1. Like I believe I have defeated the first boss in Dark Souls 1. But that's pretty much it, yeah. Should we... Let's try to see if we can defeat this enemy. Ooh. Shit, so close. Actually close. Yeah, our damage is not the greatest, so. But I feel like it was doable. It was doable, definitely doable. Sepulcher. You dream someone embracing you tighter and tighter until you senses burning snaps. You wake, you're upside down in total darkness, being crushed on all sides. All you can do is frighten kick until it's something that feels sensitive. A distressed noise reverberates around you and thick muscles propel you up and out. A disgusted wail escapes you as you pull yourself out of puddle of caustic slime to confront the sepulchre before you. It reaches up the last pitiable globe of half-digested crime before glaring at you with the primal hatred of an animal denied a meal. So we were somebody's breakfast. Well,